Dr. Google turns into Inspector Google. In search of who is behind that YouTube channel.
Why don't you tell me who you think is behind Frank Battaglia's Swampcast channel? That's the question I want to pose to you. I have my own good idea. And I got some candidates on that. I narrowed it down to one. I'm not going to say who I think it is. That would be giving it away. But I want to know who you think it is. Okay. I mean, I have my idea, and the reason I do is because of the language. I read the sentences that they write on there, and I compare it to some other trolls. And I have my own conclusion on this, but I don't want to share it because I don't want them to know that I know. Flying Circus is a very good candidate. I'm not going to tell you who I think it is. Flying Circus is a definite candidate. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Again, it's speculation. I got to go, guys. Thank you very much. We hit 2 hours and 23 minutes, and I think that's way enough. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my show. If you're in the Philippines, I do got a GCash account. You go to my description box. If you feel like making a donation to support the channel, we would welcome. Any denominator is fine. Thank you very much in advance. And we'll catch you on the next show. Big E goes the same on every channel. Okay. See you back in an hour, Frank. That's funny. No, you won't. No, you won't. I got too much shit to do. Contrary to what you might believe, I don't spend my whole day on YouTube. When I do go on, my shows tend to get a little lengthy, but that's it. If I have really something to say, great shoe, very good. If I have something to say on here, I'll say it and I'll come on. That's just the way it is with me. I don't plan any shows. Nothing is planned, really. I just come on when I finish some chores. I might have something to say, something to share. That's fine. It's a hobby, after all. Okay? And the Philippines, you know, it's not the most exciting place in the world. You're welcome, your perennial inspector. Thank you, Fear to Rebar, Reddy Short. Appreciate that. Johnny Warrior, George Dione, Bad Moon Rising. We got Fear to Rebar. Always love that. Joseph Beans. Thank you, Joseph Beans, for coming to my show. Already Short. Who else do we have on here? I'd like to acknowledge all the participants in my show here. Who else did I leave out? I got rid of a few. Jack Doe. And Jack Doe. And Bad Moon Rising. And Bad Moon Rising. We got a good cast of commenters on here today, and I thank you very much for that. Okay, George, I appreciate that. Some interesting information that George has shared, but you know what? Some people pass out rumors, you know, for me to spread. And I don't know anything about George. It could be Aloe, it could be somebody, but people like to put out false information, so they figure I'm just going to broadcast it all over YouTube.